guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing my January wrap up. January was a bit of an interesting month. For like the first 3 weeks basically I did not pick up a single book. I was working on one of these for 3-4 weeks almost. I was kind of in a bit of a slump, so this is what I read in January while in a book slump, which I got 6 books and 1 novella, which I think is pretty good for a book slump. Obviously it's not about the number of books you read, but whether you like them or not. I had a decent amount of 4 stars, I'm pretty sure. The first book that I read that I was working on for quite a while is Bad Blood by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. This is like a longer book and I don't know why it took me so long. It had nothing to do with the book. I just was not in a very big reading mood at all. This is the 4th book in the Natural series. It's about a group of teenagers who have special abilities like being able to detect lies and naturally profile people, and they work alongside the FBI to solve serial killer cases. I love this book, or this series. I love the series. This book was not my favorite just because it gets further into a certain plot line, and that plot line was a bit confusing to me, but I still really did enjoy this book. I gave this book a 4 stars. I think the 2nd and the 3rd were my favorites. Also the 1st, so good. This one was definitely not my favorite, but I still really enjoyed it. I wanted to pick this book up. I just was never in the mood to read, but it wasn't the book's fault. It was definitely like a me thing. This is also YA. I don't know if I said that. And something about like YA, murder, mystery, like hits so hard. It is so good. It's definitely one of my favorite genres ever. It's just so good. So I definitely recommend this if you're looking for a new series. Oh, and then the novella I read was at the very end of this book. This is the book and then this is the novella. It is called 12. It's just kind of like an ending novella to the series, and it was good. It wasn't anything special. I gave it a 3 stars just because I never rate novellas too highly, just because it's not a whole lot of story going on. I don't think you need to read the novella. It doesn't necessarily add a whole lot, but because it was already at the end of the book anyways, I figured I would just read it. The next book I read is The Love Wager by Lynn Painter, and I gave this book 4 stars as well. My brain is empty right now. This is one of her adult romances, so it's not YA. I really enjoyed this. It's about 2 people who have a one-night stand, and then like a couple weeks later, they see each other on a dating app, and they decide that they are not a good fit for each other, so they help one another like go on their dates, and like they plan their dates at the same restaurant so that if it doesn't go well, they can like just go out, just the 2 of them after. And they like text about their dates all the time. It was really cute. I really enjoyed this one. It was like a pretty quick read and it was just fun, little rom-com. Nothing happened in the way I wanted. The next book I read is Scarred by Emily McIntyre, and I gave this book 4.2 stars. This is the Never After series, I'm pretty sure it's called. Yeah, this one is the 2nd one. It comes after Hooked. I read Hooked in December and absolutely loved it. This is a dark romance, so it's definitely a different genre for me, but why am I talking like that? It's definitely a different genre for me, but I actually really enjoyed it. This book is about a prince and his brother is going to inherit the throne. This prince really does not like his brother. He has like a secret rebellion group against his brother, and then the brother who's gonna inherit the throne is betrothed to Lady Sarah, and she also has plans of like overthrowing the king and the throne. I feel like you can already tell what's gonna happen. This book was so good. I found myself constantly thinking about it throughout the day. Like when I wasn't reading it, I was like, I really want to go read that now. Like it was so good. And like I felt like it was the perfect length. It was intense. I like felt connected to the characters and I was rooting for them. I really enjoyed this book, and I want to pick up the 3rd one in this series because these books are like such quick fun, I guess. I don't know, fun sounds wrong to say, but they're such quick and fun reads, and I've really been enjoying this series, and it's nice like reading something different that I wouldn't typically read. I really like this. The next book that I read was Renegades by Marissa Meyer, and I gave this book 4.5 stars. I absolutely love this, and I honestly did not expect to. This is more like dystopian science fiction, I guess I would say. I don't really know how to classify this genre, but it was so good. It's about a society where there's a group of people called the Renegades, and they're basically like human prodigies, and they have these extraordinary abilities, basically like superpowers. And our main character, Nova, has like a reason why she absolutely hates the Renegades. So she is part of a group that is trying to overthrow them and basically take them down. And she joins the Renegades to figure out their secrets and how they work and kind of get like the inside scoop on them. And then she kind of gets torn between both of these groups that she feels as though she can relate to. I don't know. And she meets a boy in the Renegades. This was so good. It's a 3-book series, and I have the second one on my TBR for February. Go ahead and watch that video. I never know what corner it's in. Go ahead and watch that video. After this one, I'll link it. But I am so excited to continue this series. It is so good. I just did not expect to like it, which is why I'm like even more excited about it, because I own the whole series and I've been putting it off. And then I finally picked it up and I was like, I guess I'll start it. And I was like irritated that I was going to start this series. And now I'm so obsessed with it. Love it. Thing happened in the way I wanted. That song describes my life right now. I can't stop singing it. Next book I read was Kiss the Sky by Krista and Becca Ritchie. So good. I gave this book 4.5 stars. This is the first book in the Calloway Sister series, but the 4th book if you read them like interconnected, which I think is what everyone does anyways. So the Addicted Calloway series, 4th book. So good. This one is in the point of view of Rose and Connor. So this is the first book where it's not Lily and Lo, and I actually really enjoyed it. It was like a nice change of scenery. Sometimes I get a little bit sick of Lily and Lo, so having like a new perspective was so nice. And I actually really enjoyed Rose and Connor's POVs. I didn't think I would, but I was surprised. And I'm so excited to pick up Hot House Flower. I probably will end up doing that sometime in February because I cannot wait to continue this series. And this one specifically, the 6 of them are like on a reality show. Like they have their own reality show in order to fix their image basically. And oh my gosh, I freaking hated Scott. He was the most aggravating character in the entire world, along with Daisy's boyfriend in this book. They made me so mad, and I'm really hoping that they're not going to be in the rest of the books, but I feel like they might be. Well, not Daisy's boyfriend. I feel like he's done for. But so frustrating. I don't know whose point of view Hot House Flower is. For some reason, I'm thinking it's Daisy, but that could be wrong. Let me know in the comments. The next book I read is Jack the Ripper by Carrie Maniscalco, and I don't even think I rated this book. I don't even think I put it in my Goodreads yet. I'm gonna give it a 3.75. It was different from what I expected. I still really liked it. It's about Jack the Ripper, obviously, and this girl, and she's like trying to figure out who he is, and it takes place in, I believe, the 1800s. There's this girl who's super interested in the way the case is playing out, I guess. She's really interested in like dead bodies, honestly. And because she's a girl in the 1800s, she's supposed to be in the kitchen and getting like an arranged marriage, you know? So she's not supposed to be like in school learning these things, but she's so interested in who Jack the Ripper is, and she basically takes it upon herself to figure it out. I was so confused when it says I was the girl who loved the Ripper. I was thinking Jack the Ripper was going to be someone completely different. I got completely stumped, but I really did enjoy this book. It was good. And yeah, my battery's flashing and it's stressing me out so much because I just want to finish this so I can go edit it and then upload it, because it's already December 2nd, February 2nd. Oh my gosh. I wish it was December again. Let's go back in time. This year has already sucked. Anyways, those are all the books I read in January. I know it's not a whole lot. February is already looking to be a bit better. I'm in the middle of 2 books right now, and that is exciting because I'm almost done with them, and it's only the 2nd. I need to go get some food in me. I have caffeine in me, but not food, and it's obviously showing. Okay. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this, go ahead and like, comment, subscribe. Anything you do helps me out so much, and I really appreciate it, and I'll see you guys so soon in my next one.